And moving now to Seaside, year 3 of Monterey Bay F.C. soccer here at Cardinale Stadium, and a new year boasting a new roster, one featuring all new talent, including 5 rookies. Sports director Maxwell Glenn had a chance to sit down with all of them, talking about what it's been like to make it all the way here to the USL Championship.
It was a little tough at first. The level was pretty high. Like I said, lots of great players here, so the level was pretty high from playing with the second team. But you just keep working, you keep training, and try to get better every day.
It's a tough task making the jump to pro soccer, and Monterey Bay's 5 new rookies are navigating the challenges that come with the transition.
Coming from college to professional level is never easy, especially making that jump in terms of quality and just the standard of the play.
Obviously, you're going to make mistakes, but they demand like the highest from you. So when you make a mistake, they don't want you to make a second mistake.
I feel like we've adjusted well to this new level and are starting to really gel with the guys on the team already.
And it's those guys who've been making the difference. The veterans on the team already helping each rookie acclimate.
I'm kind of lucky. I mean, we're all pretty lucky as rookies that there's a big group of us, and that all the veterans have like kind of taken us together, you know.
And all these players, they've played years. So I'm just trying to be an open book, soak in as much as I can, and try to be successful here in the championship.
That helped, I think, just having that connection with them already, talking to them outside of the field and everything.
That preparation culminating in their professional debuts.
When he called my name, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God. So, my heart rate got up a little bit, and when I went on the field, I was confident, but still super nervous that I was sharing the field with all these pros.
The first 5 minutes, it was like 0 to 100, and it was just me trying to adapt. And then after that, I got into the game, adapted, and I felt super comfortable with the guys.
But for Anthony and Pierce, as 2 local guys, that debut was that much sweeter.
I look in the stands, and they're not just fans, they're family, they're friends, people that I know growing up, people that I played soccer with.
Pretty much all I could have asked for, honestly. Anyone that I would want to be there was there, have some friends too, so it was really special, and just hoping that's something I can build on going forward.
And a debut is only the beginning as each rookie looks to grow.
Pave your way and just keep working, you can definitely be here.
Certainly an exciting moment for them. And of course, speaking of Monterey Bay FC, our very own Maxwell Glenn is at tonight's game in Seaside. He'll have more from one of the stars of the game coming up right after the break.